Welcome to this video on the EICAS, Engine Indicating and Crew Alerting System. We will cover the system's operation, architecture, and maintenance. EICAS is an integrated system that replaced traditional electromechanical gauges, first introduced on the Boeing 757 and 767 in the early 1980s. Its core function is the continuous monitoring of engine and airframe parameters, primarily using numerical and textual alerts. The importance of EICAS lies in its ability to reduce pilot workload by monitoring over 400 inputs, only alerting the crew when necessary. It increases reliability through solid-state components, saves space by consolidating instruments, and aids maintenance by recording failure events for ground retrieval. The system architecture includes 2 EICAS computers for core processing and 2 high-resolution display units. Control and support are provided by the Display Select panel, Maintenance panel, Standby Engine Indicator, and discrete warning lights. EICAS integrates data from various sources, including analog/digital sensors, aircraft systems, and computer interfaces like the flight management, air data, and thrust management computers. This information is processed and displayed for the crew. EICAS uses 2 independent computers, left and right, for redundancy. Only one is active at a time, performing data conversion and logic processing. Switching is automatic upon failure or manual via the Display Select panel. The display units have transitioned from CRT to modern LCD technology. They are vertically stacked. The upper display shows primary engine parameters and crew alerts, while the lower display shows secondary data, system status, and maintenance pages. EICAS utilizes 7 standard colors for coding information. Red indicates immediate action, amber is for caution or advisory, and green signifies normal operation. Cyan is used for parameter names, white for status, magenta for target values, and blue for testing. Alert Level A, or warning, uses the color red, accompanied by a siren or voice, and illuminates master warning lights, requiring immediate corrective action. Level B, caution, uses amber/yellow with a repeated caution tone and caution lights, requiring immediate crew awareness. Level C, advisory, is colored amber, is indented, and has no audio, indicating time available for attention. Status messages, or memos, are white, affect dispatch conditions, and serve as crew reminders. The upper or primary display format shows critical parameters like EPR-N1 and EGT with actual values, target cursors, and limits. Alert messages appear in the message field on the top left, and flags indicate warnings or cautions. The lower or secondary display format shows secondary information such as rotor RPM, fuel flow, oil data, vibration, and system status. It often remains blank in cruise, but automatically displays primary data if the upper display fails. The operational display modes include usage during normal flight operations, the default state with the upper display on, logic showing operating information, and alerts which automatically appear on the primary display. Status mode is selected via the DSP's status button and displays flight control positions and equipment status messages for dispatch readiness. Maintenance mode, accessible only on the ground, is used for troubleshooting and accessing non-volatile memory data. The Display Select panel, or DSP, is located on the center pedestal. It includes switches for toggling secondary engine instruments, calling up the status page, recording events, and selecting the active EICAS computer for redundancy. If one display unit fails, the system reverts to compact mode. Primary engine data and essential secondary data are combined on the remaining screen. Gauges may switch to digital-only format to save space. In case of total loss, both EICAS computers or both display units failing, the backup is the Standby Engine Indicator, or SEI. This separate LCD unit shows N1, N2, and EGT data and activates automatically when EICAS fails. If the Display Select panel fails, manual page selection is lost, but EICAS maintains its current mode and auto event recording continues. An alert message, Display Panel, appears on the upper display unit. Troubleshooting uses built-in test equipment, automatic recording of auto events when limits are exceeded, and manual events initiated by the crew to capture intermittent faults. The Maintenance panel retrieves data from non-volatile memory. Thank you for watching this video on EICAS operation. Remember, the system promotes safety through automation.